Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koleyoshi and Koleyoshi ITL7 here. Jeez, I can't speak. And in the last episode, we were playing Mario Tennis Fever for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not even sure if I mentioned that properly the last video, but we cleared all the stored games on advanced difficulty. But if you look at all of the stuff, we have also S rank on all of these, and the challenges done at the same time. There's some pretty good strong scores on them too. So now it's time for Wild Towers again. So a would-be mode that I thought would be done in one part was actually just the beginning. Now we get to do everything again, except there are 100 different levels to clear. You can actually choose to skip these and say that you've completed them, but that's not fun. We're going to do every single challenge in here. I think that's the fitting way to end the video. So, we have to start with Big Server. Play a tennis match against the average chill side guy. Use P promise full fat shots to your advantage. Don't leap, don't lose a point. That's what it is. How do you leap? I think that's when you, like, jump up. I think we can make sure we don't leap by just not performing a flat when the time is right.
2-0.
I will say, trying to win the game while also doing specific star-related achievements at the same time is really hard.
3-0.
Oh, I just realized leap is also another way of saying don't use a fever shot, because you leap whenever you use that. Actually, I think that's the only way you could leap, technically, in this mode. Maybe not. Flat shots might do it, too. I kind of remember from the Mario Tennis Ultra Slash that when you do a flat shot in that game, and it's in the right spot, you do leap quite high into the air. Alright, well, we're not even necessarily perfect all of them. We're just trying to get all the stars. Okay, that counts as that. Like I said, we're not going to play them more than once. Do not leap is kind of tricky. I think we left whenever we did that jump shot. That's so hard to figure out, though. Don't leap. Okay, this one is just use a supercharged shot once and don't lose a... Alright. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this. I hope you guys are excited about this, but also that too, worried about what's about to happen, because.
3-0.
Because to get a supercharged shot to work. Okay, well we've definitely used a supercharged shot multiple times. Made sure of that. Alright. Well, that was fast. Okay, that's how I got all the stars. I'm not gonna go back for all of them. That's the thing I wanted to mention, guys. I'm not going to go back for every single mode right away. It'd be easier to just play all of them and just try to get all the stars. The first star you'll always get, no matter what. The blue ones are the harder parts. Endless fever shots. Play a tennis match where your fever edge starts full and never goes down. Aim your shots strategically across the... This one requires me to both knock out an opponent, but also to not lose a point. So that means we're gonna want to spam the ever-living crap out of these. We could technically just use this to win. What if we tried aiming towards directly?
3-0.
Okay, just winning the match without losing a point is fine, and I forgot to mention you could probably split these up if you want to. So what if we just don't knock out a and just try to go for the normal power? Because then we could just start attacking directly. It's actually kind of hard to knock them out when you don't have the right racket after all. So, like, we could just do one of the stars early, like the don't lose a point one, and then just focus on the other one, and that'd probably be easier in the long run. Fever shot counter. Counter every fever shot. Ooh. Okay, so is he gonna always use a fever shot? Or no, he might just use it occasionally. So every shot Mario does, we have to counter. Whoa! Nice! Sick drop shot there, Luigi. Mario probably wasn't expecting that at all.
3-0.
There's one star for just performing a fever shot counter at all, and then another for just countering every single fever shot Mario does. I just spammed flats there. It seemed to work just fine. Oh, simple enough. These early matches are probably not that hard. So, yeah. Simple enough. Heated airship scuffle. Play a tennis match with an airship with fire in the court. Flames will stop this showdown. This one is just don't get burned at all. Oh, but... Huh? Oh, we're the only Goomba, so that makes them easier to dodge, but we have random balls here, which makes it really hard to not get burned on accident. So the trick part is, yeah, it'll almost always be, okay. Since I was ready for that, and it also took a while, let's just retry right off the bat. Yeah, if we get burned even once early on, we're gonna keep retrying, but obviously we're not gonna do this for one. Ugh. Well, if I get burned right away, there's no reason to keep playing that. Let's try going forward more. That might trick them a bit. That's something we can try doing. Okay, no matter what, it's probably hard to not get... Okay, well that's been happening like 90% of the time now. It's literally... We get one, then he gets one every single time, man. Okay. And, yeah, we can't, do stuff when on fire.
1-0.
Okay, this probably is one of the more one-sided matches in the game. I like how this is only battle-free. This one is one of the harder ones, because there's always fire on the court. Yeah, as soon as I got it there was no way I was gonna make it. We really need to avoid that somehow. I really restarting almost every other time. Alright, we really need to stop doing that. But, I just feel like I need to... That suck, man. Okay, whatever, that doesn't matter. We're just trying to win each round, necessarily. We don't want to necessarily not get burned. Oh, we were fed to that. And so, of course, he's gonna win that point anyway. Alright, yeah, we're really not gonna stop until this guy doesn't get a single boom. That's the problem part. Okay, well, that time my strat actually worked this time. Maybe we should actually do that more. Oh, I see. There's that trick. Yeah, so if you server hasn't bounced and once and you return it early, it's an automatic point. Okay, we should at least wait one time. Oh man, every single one of these has been bad so far. Bring it. We're just gonna do a special right off the bat to get that out of the way early. Like we should have been doing. Yeah, the strat I'm doing right there, after returning a first few of them and waiting near the back of the court, that's probably the safest way to play besides doing back. And then when you're ready to start, just go near the front of the court and they'll have trouble scoring. That seems to be the only strategy that will work. To not have them score a point. Okay. So it's like basically stay near the back end of the court. You'll be nice and safe from the fire there. And then when it gets bad, just move closer to the middle and wow, I literally changed that one feint and guess what? We got all 3 stars just like that. Now it's so simple all of a sudden. Glad I don't have to do that one again. But anyway, here we go. Play a tennis match during a lightning storm. Time your shots so you don't get jilted. There's one for not getting knocked out at all, which is just losing all of your HP. And also to not get jilted at all. But we can just go back from the right side too, though, right? Yeah, what if we just stay near the back? And he's going there to the right. We could try using lob shots against him.
1-0.
So either stay near the far left or far back again, like we did the last time. That might be better. And we could occasionally throw fever shots his way. That might be the best way to not get jilted, is just staying in the back on purpose. It didn't say anything about losing a point too, so we could let him potentially get a couple of points. All that matters is we don't get jilted once. He's not smart either. It seems like he will always exclusively go near the top all the time. So we can do lob shots, and then force that into a star shot, and I still got jilted anyway. There was no way I could have. I'm that better. Okay, that time it worked. Again, we're not here to restart whenever something doesn't go our way. In fact, I'm glad we understand what to do now. Alright, well, we avoided getting knocked out. But that's a simple one to do. And that gave us Peter Piranha unlocked. Alright, Windstorm Warning. Play a tennis match while trails roll across the court. A new trail pops out every time the ball is hit, so be careful. Either knock out an opponent or don't get knocked out. Alright. Again, this...
2-0.
Okay.
Three,
Okay.
0.
This guy getting destroyed here. Good.
4, 0.
Alright.
Match point.
Ooh, he's really bad, apparently. He didn't even get like that, he just missed that many shots. But that's fine, like I said, I'm not here to perfect all these. Alright, Pokey and Boom. Don't fall down. Inhabited by Booms. Turns out they could go just about anywhere. Don't lose a single point. Don't fall down once. Which simply happens whenever you hit one of the Pokies. Oh, I made a Pokey appear on his court, huh? So you only fall down if you hit those. So you just need to avoid the Pokies then. Whoa, that was weird. So where did it go? Wait, did they just become invisible? I saw Pokies on that side of the and then it was not there.
3,
Oh, okay, they're just gone now. Okay, well it is possible then to make this easier.
4, 0.
Alright, good to know. We can make this easier. Easy enough. Alright, one of the easier challenges so far. Piranha is kind of cool, huh? Time for Feisty Firebar. Play your tennis match. Players wield Fireball rackets. Watch out, if you touch a Firebar, you'll catch counter every fear shot and don't get burned, which is still... And once, or counter every fear shot, which is the better one. Ideally, we just want to knock out Goomba right away, if possible. Oh, easy star shot for another 3 point. It didn't say lose a point again, so that means we could technically just keep it there. We keep moving him towards the right. Eventually, I'll be forced to
0.
run into it. Alright.
Out. 3, 1.
Whoa, I didn't even know that could go out. Is that the risk of using it? If you're too close to court, that can happen?
4,
That's that's news to me.
match point.
I'm gonna wait a bit, see if he goes somewhere. Oh, okay, well, it wasn't united. You just missed that. It's nice when you don't have to be perfect in these. You just need to not get burned. So that was simple. Play a tennis match via the app bracket. Connect the apps to shock your opponent. Don't get knocked out or don't lose a point again. Okay.
One, 0. Two, 0.
Wow. Okay, and no matter what happens, it always plays onto the field no matter what. But you can reflect the ball itself back, because he got shocked, he missed his chance to hit me. Okay, well, that shot's really up to there.
Match point.
They're so close, dude. They weren't really shocking me because they weren't close enough. They were just curved, which is interesting. Alright, clear curves. 8 tennis matches against the player who has a serve racket. Even full power shots will have hurt him. Don't leap again. I have a better idea. When it says don't leap, we are not going to use any fever shots, nor will we use any flats, because that might cause us to leap. Probably the simplest way of doing this is just top spin to victory. And then hope we don't lose a point. Or we could try to go for don't lose a point. Alright. I just realized he permanently has that effect, so every shot will have a curve to it. But this is more of an annoying than helpful stuff. Because as I found out, if I don't know how to use the serve racket, it doesn't really do much. Mostly talking about the AI, of course. Well, he kind of sucked there. How do you don't leap? I will say, that feels buggy, because it felt like I wasn't leaping at all, and it still leaped anyway. That's so weird. What does it mean, don't leap? Or is it, does it count if the opponent leaps? That might be, Anyway, play tennis match for opponents that their shots disappear. Predict the ball's path and keep your racket ready. We have to use a supercharged shot again. Alright. Okay. We have to hit pretty early against the ghost shot that Pooh has. Okay.
4-0.
Those supercharged shots seem to do really well here. Good. I wasn't ready for that. Alright, easy 3 stars. I like this, honestly. This mode done this way is more funner. I'm sure you guys have probably spent a lot of time on this mode trying to get all these done. But I did say I wasn't going for 100%, so I'm here to just have fun. Alright. Dash highlight, Josh. Play tennis matches aside. Your swing range is small, but you can leap to distant balls with the golden dash racket. Don't get knocked out or don't lose a point. Well, I'm not sure how we can get knocked out. Okay, we need to activate this ASAP. Then we can reach distant balls with this racket. Yeah, only when he uses like... Ooh.
2, 0.
Oh, what? Maybe Tough Sin does make you jump. I don't know what causes your character to drop. Jump.
0.
Okay. He's really trying hard. Now, Kuchu is pretty speedy on 80 as well. Knowing Mario Power Tennis, he's probably one of the best characters in the game due to the fact you could kind of go just about anywhere, so matches against him typically are really hard. Well, beat him there, and that was simple enough to understand at least. Time for Zanny Bounce. Whatever the heck that is. Hey, tennis match against a player has a charging chuck racket. Out for balls, for unusual bounce. Don't leap, don't lose a point. Wait, how do you even leap, though? Yeah, see, like, that should be the only one that leaps.
1, 0.
Anyways, we're back to Yoshi, our favorite character, which we're really used to by now, so this will probably not go through. Whoa.
2, 0.
Okay, well, further that. I think it's just we can't let any... Maybe it is you can't let any of them leap at all.
2,
Okay, well, that was probably gonna trick me up. This looks like it has the potential to be a hard one. I think we probably want to just hit that right away.
3, 1.
Yeah, don't leap is supposed to mean more than likely use beer rackets, but apparently
4,
might trigger if the opponent uses one. So maybe it is actually random. If that's the case, then that's extra bad. Because they almost always like using it right away. So how do you get it to where they never do that? That's probably easier to just move on with, honestly. Hey, tennis match with battlefields at your feet. Fields drop after every single fever shot counter, including ones that you do. And they start on our field right away. We're gonna try to just go in here. Oh yeah, right, we also get the wind racket too. We can use that to clear out the bananas. Makes it so that we don't have to worry about them. He seems to not know how to counter me going in the net right away.
4, 0.
Yeah. Seems the AI has hard trouble reacting when I go close to the net. That was tricky.
4,
Whoa.
1.
Curved really far. I was not ready for that. I'm pretty sure we lost her because of that.
4,
I had to let that go again.
match point.
Right now we're kind of just focusing on getting together first. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't fall down. Oh, okay, never mind. It was just counter every fear shot, but we missed one in the chaos. So that's something we'll have to remember later if we ever come back. Hey, test match with a volcanic bomb fireizer. If you're struck on, you're lit on fire. Okay, these are probably the hardest ones. When they're permanently have bombs on the field at all times. kind of don't want any to appear. So you kind of just have to watch for them and move out of the way. Oh my goodness. He looks angry. Wiggler gets angry whenever he gets hit. That's funny. Alright. We're gonna try and trick her with a drop shot or two. Okay. Well, I wasn't ready for that. That was so early. We're gonna restart that. So, just don't go for any charge shots. Hint, hint. Because they have such a long charge time that by the time it's moving again, you're just going to do that. We should just stick with faster shots that don't have as much time.
0.
Really? So that can go out right away. Wait, actually, I need to make sure. Yeah, I can't lose a point. So yeah, okay, resetting my support. I'm trying to reset, if you're wondering, because I don't want to lose within the first few minutes of my objectives. I want to at least get close before I consider giving it up. I think I want to at least not get burned, for sure. Or just not, or just forget about lashes and try that. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I don't get burned, then I'm just gonna continue on, even though I...
2, 1.
Okay, well, that was bad. Alright, well, since I messed that up, I'm gonna try that again. Alright. You need to not be super terrible at this game. That would be nice. So we're already starting to get a lot harder. That was my fault, by the way. I rushed it. I shouldn't have gone that fast. Yeah, we barely keep avoiding that. Oh, of course, we also haven't run into the volcano itself either. Dude, what is this? Rally! I need to break it.
0.
Well, now I know why Winkler's really annoying to score on. He's freaking defensive, of course. So, of course, it's gonna be harder to score on than normal. And now I lost the point as well. You can see what I'm angry. We're gonna keep restarting it until we at least get 1 star, because I don't want to feel like I'm a terrible player by keep missing this.
0.
Shouldn't be that hard, but we're already messing up badly. Ah! Good.
0.
Alright. If we get a 3rd point, we're gonna complete this rally. The reason why I was restarting mostly is because I was failing so darn early for no reason or another.
3,
Okay.
0.
Maybe I discovered the strat. Bait him with the drop shot, but have it work. I'm gonna use this to try and avoid that. Yeah, again, it's so late. Better just wait.
0.
Alright, if I can at least not lose a point, then we can just focus on not getting burned later when the time comes. These are a little bit random too. Sometimes they'll appear right next to where you're supposed to shoot. There's nothing you can do at that point. That's why I'm kind of hoping Winkler gets burned tons, so he gets eliminated. But anyway, there we go. We got one of them. And that gave us Yoshi. Blue Yoshi, that is. Alright, we still have more to do. I want to at least clear a few more. Bone breaking. Play tennis match against Dry Bowser. Strong defense is only more activity with the speed of Gold Dash Racket. Don't leap and don't lose a point again. I wonder, somebody's probably going to tell me, how do you not leap? Oh wait, I think I understand what it is now. Wait, I realize what it is. I think the leap is simply referencing when you do that. Yeah, like what I just did there.
0.
What I just did there with the leap you have to hit every shot perfectly. So you can't ever leap towards the ball itself. So the actual leaping animation doesn't matter. Okay, well, we kind of both lost both and other stuff happened, so I'm gonna restart this just one time.
1-0.
Got me with the trick one. We're gonna try that again, but this time we'll actually use this properly. I just realized what this match is all about now. To get better racket advantages, you need to wait later. And then you need to feed those directly to the piranha plants when they appear. You have to wait for them to appear. And if you hit one of them, you get more of the court to use, making Sarah have to walk a longer distance. And see, like that leaping animation, that's what we have to avoid. It's probably easier to just go for don't lose a point in that case, and then... Oops. Oh my gosh, what is he doing?
2-0.
Okay, well, we let it go out, which helps out. Okay.
0.
Jeez, Bowser really is super defensive in his drive form, man. He just keeps going for those fast shots. So yeah, the leaping is best for leaping, more like the leap animation you do when you move towards the ball. Okay, I think I see his cheat now. He has the golden dash rat. That explains why it's so hard. So we kind of have to get star shots against him, man.
Out.
Oh, okay. Because it was out, yeah, we won. Okay. That works. Alright, I'm a little bit confused on what happened, and also I'm a little tired, so I'm just gonna end this episode here. Remember, we're still not using the skip feature, by the way. I have no idea what this is, nor if it gets you free stars or not. I just know it exists. So yeah, this was Trial Towers. All Trials mode. We're gonna see you guys in the next video where we continue All Trials mode. Maybe we'll strive for a 3-star rating, maybe we won't. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Conk Rates the Sky. I'll see you guys later. Bye.